What's up, guys? It's your girl Lady T, the life coach, and I'm here with another video. And today is my daughter Nini's birthday. Her name is Ishani Hervey, and she's 26 years old today. And we're sitting here at the restaurant and celebrating her birthday. But I really wanted to talk to you guys about your past is a reference and it's not a residence. And because she's here with me, I'm going to get her opinion on it as well. But I did want to say to you guys that, you know, your past is that's exactly what it is. It's your past. It's not supposed to be a place where you live, where you stay, where you're held to, you're bound to, and, you know, and you just always, you know, in your past. You're supposed to be living in your present time right now. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to get my daughter's opinion about what she feels about it. So let me ask her while I'm on camera, you know, what she thinks about it. So this is Ishani.
Hi.
So what do you think about, you know, people that live in their past? How do you think that it affects them in their present?
Well, I think that you can't really move forward if you're stuck behind. So because they're living in their past, they constantly relive a moment or a day or a time that made them feel some type of way, negatively maybe, and those negative emotions just attract more negativity. So they can't really live like a positive life because they're constantly being caught up with drama. And some people say if you don't learn your lesson one time from a situation, you'll keep retaking the test.
Right.
So, you know, people who live in their past, they're reliving that same moment year in and year out and not going anywhere because they, you know.
So what do you think that they have to do to get past the past? What do you think what do you think that are the steps they have to take so that they can move on and continue to live in their present, to be productive and be successful and be purposeful? What do you think the other steps they have to take to leave the past behind?
Accept it. Accept the past. Embrace it. Forgive themselves for it. Forgive other people for it. Yeah, any steps towards love, loving themselves and loving the people around them. Any steps towards a positive, more positive mindset regarding the past,
right,
will help them get out of it.
Now, how do you
think love is the only thing that can help you transition from phase to phase.
How do you think that? Do you think that there is something to be learned from the past? Do you think there are lessons in the past?
Yeah, of course.
How do you think that benefit? How do you think that the past is a benefit to a person who's going through something?
Well, it's a benefit because of the experience you get, and it's a benefit because of the wisdom you get from it. So it's like if you touch the fire once and you burn your hand, and you know you're not going to touch it again because you know how it felt the first time.
Right.
So the past can definitely teach you what not to do going forward or what to do going forward.
Right. And so if you were, well, what would you tell your younger self now? If you could go back to your younger self and tell your younger self, what would you tell your younger self?
I would tell my younger self that anybody who has something negative to say about you is a hater, and they really admire you and they're intimidated by you in some way, shape, or form, and they see who you're gonna be before you see it. They see who you're gonna be. I don't like talking to the camera. They see who you're gonna be before you even know who you're gonna be. They just know that you're gonna be great, and they're gonna try to knock it down. So ignore the haters.
Right.
Just ignore all the haters. Don't be so angry.
Okay.
You're not alone. And the people around you actually do love you, but you gotta go through.
Oh, that's important. The people around you actually do love you, but sometimes
but
we deceive ourselves and say that, oh, nobody cares.
Is it my response or your response?
Huh?
Is it my response or your response? No, that's your perspective, but from my perspective, it's not that. It's just that, you know, you got to go through those teenage emotions, and part of being a teenager is feeling like no one understands me. So, you know, you feel like nobody understands you, nobody knows what you're going through, and you're all alone, but really you're just being a teenager, going through the phases of teenagerness. and you'll get out of it.
How does it feel to be 26 in 2020?
Same as 25.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
thing.
feel a lot older?
I feel a lot heavier. Every time I turn more into my 20s, the weight stays on more. So even though I don't look like it or anything, but I don't know, I gotta work on being healthier as I get older.
Okay, what do you think will be the first steps you'll take into, developing your new career or your plans for the future? What is the first steps are you going to take in this new year to get going with what your plans are for the future?
It's a good question. I actually didn't think about that. Well, first, surrendering myself more to God.
Great answer.
Because I know if I surrender unto Him first, then whatever He has for me next will just come without me having to think about it.
Oh, that's
He'll
good.
just set it up. If I just give myself to Him, He'll
Right.
set it up.
Looking to Him first for your
Yes,
guidance.
seek ye first Kingdom of God, all His righteousness.
And all these things will be added.
All those things will be added. So just learning to fully submit myself to God's will I think is the best and first step to take towards any goal I want to accomplish this year.
Do you think that your goals for 2020 are realistic, or far-fetched, or
No.
right on target?
Right on target. They're realistic, right on target. To other people, it might be far-fetched. Like
To
one
you,
of
though,
one
to
of
you.
my goals is to impact 350 people.
Okay.
I want to make a great impact on 350 people.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know why so specifically 350. It just popped into my spirit one day, so I wrote it down
Right.
and put it on my vision board. But I want to impact 350 people.
Okay.
So that might be far-fetched to some people. Somebody who only talks to about 2 people a month. But
Right, yeah.
To me, I think the amount of people that I meet and I talk to, I think
And now,
I
will
can-
that be a live platform or social media platform? How will you go about
In
to
person.
impact in person?
in
Okay.
person, 350 people.
Wow.
Oh, that's where I got it from. So a friend of mine, Rick, is a car salesman,
Yeah.
and he said the top salesman sells 350 cars a year.
Right.
That means that he had to meet over 350 people, because sometimes you meet like the husband and wife, or
Right.
you meet like the kid and the parents and
Right.
stuff, so they come in together. But
Right.
they had to sit in front of a lot of people to sell that many cars.
Right.
So I figure I can just get in front of 350 people.
Okay.
One
And
by
when you
one.
get in front of 350 people, what are you going to say to them?
Plant the seed of the kingdom of God.
Okay, that's very
Plant the
important.
seed. Yep. That's it. And because I think that's the most impactful
Tell
thing.
them about the good news of the gospel.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
And so, what else should I say? Let's see. Do you feel any older? You feel older?
I bent over to pick up a hat today and my hip hurt real bad. I really did. I was like,
Oh my God.
but that happens sometimes if I'm like laying funny or sleeping funny.
Yeah.
And I don't really stretch or do anything.
Oh,
like
it does.
That.
Listen, it gets a little bit harder. That's why it's important to
I'm
stay
only
in
26
shape.
though.
Yeah. So how important do you think that the health is as you get older?
Well, I think it's really important because with me, I'm only 4'11", so the more weight I gain,
Yeah.
the harder it is on my bones.
Right.
So I've gained like almost 20 pounds. So it's like from school and stress and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like with that, I have to like make sure I stay healthy so I don't feel bad. And I think that the health. You already know the health
Yeah.
plays a lot into
Yes, it does.
your emotions too.
Yes.
So I gotta be healthy so I can stay positive.
So you're in nursing school right now. How's that going for you?
Pretty good.
It's going good. Do you think it's hard? Do you think it's challenging? Or do you think it's just essential for you? It's very easy.
It's easy, but if I let laziness and procrastination get in the way, it makes it harder than it has to be. Because they give you a lot of time to, well, sometimes not a lot of time, but we do have time to do our homework at assignments and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, we on break and stuff, but I'm doing my homework 2
Right.
days before we have to go back.
Right,
so
right.
making it harder than it has to be, but it's pretty good. Like, if you can catch on quick, it's easy.
How important is structure and order in getting up and going to school and juggling everything that you have to juggle? How is it important? Is
Am I being
time?
interviewed? This feels like an
Is
interview.
time, structure, and order? How important is that to you?
Time. I mean, to be a nurse, you gotta have a time structure because you're gonna have to see a lot of people at once.
Yeah.
So, if time isn't my thing. Well, it wasn't. I'm gonna be positive and
Yes,
speak
a new year,
past
new
tense about
attitude.
things like that.
Right.
Time wasn't really my thing. It wasn't really my best attribute to be on time.
Right.
So, yeah. So, that really kicked my butt when it's like they give you a limited amount of time
Right.
to be late or not be there at all. And
Right.
if you go over that, then it's it for you. So it's like, that was really hard for me to grasp, to like be on time
Right.
and deadlines and stuff like that. It's like you gotta sink or swim. It's either you sink or swim, you know?
Okay.
It's either you do it or you don't, and you leave.
So what are your feelings about? What are your feelings right now as far as the progress that you've made in your life right now? What do you feel like you're at? What do you feel like? Do you feel like you're well accomplished, or that you feel like you're halfway there?
I don't feel well accomplished, but when I finish school, I will. Because we've had some ups and downs and stuff that kind of like got in the way
Yes,
of
we've
things
had
that I
a
was
lot of ups
trying
and downs.
to.
Yes.
Got in the way of things that I was trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
But
See these posts right over here.
once I finish this, that'll feel like a huge accomplishment.
Yes.
And then a domino effect into more accomplishments.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Well, thank you so much, Nee. It was your birthday, and I just wanted to give you a chance to get a platform today. You'll
I
never
feel like
forget.
Summer Walker.
You'll never forget this birthday. You're 26 years old today, and I really enjoyed myself with you, and I wanted to give you a chance to express yourself to the world, because millions and millions of people will see this, and it's just a pleasure to be with you.
Look at my skin.
So say goodbye to my audience.
Bye, audience. The camera's over there, though.
Huh?
Bye, audience.
Yeah. All right, guys, this is your girl, Lady T, the life coach, and that was my daughter. I was giving her a series of questions because today is her 26th birthday, and I just wanted to get her insight and outlook on everything that's going on in her life right now, what her plans are, what her future is, what she thinks about her past to her present, and I'm just, I just want to say that I enjoyed myself with you, Nee. I really enjoyed myself. It was a great day, and listen, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I really, really appreciate the support of you guys that have been watching my videos. Listen, comment down below anything you want to discuss or talk about. And if you want to hear me talk about different subjects in the future, please comment below and let me know, and we can gladly discuss whatever you want to discuss. All right, guys, see you on my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.